Callie McManus in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Monongai in the game to his left. 3 receivers with Dymere Miller in the slot to the right side. Callie McManus claps his hands. 3-step drop, looking right. He takes a shot to the end zone. Wide open is Miller, and he's in. Touchdown, Rutgers. First play of the 4th quarter. The Scarlet Knights take the deep shot, and it's Dymere Miller. His 4th touchdown of the season puts Rutgers up by 10. Now 1st and 10 for the Ducks at the Maryland 29. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends. Gabriel play action, drifting left, steps up in the pocket, looking for the deep shot, dumps it off to James in the backfield. He's got some running room, inside the 10, inside the 5, taken down at the 4. Now Oregon going very quickly, trips to the left. Gabriel hands off up the middle. James turning his legs. He's into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. A methodical drive by the Ducks. The 4th down conversion just 2 plays ago. Then it's James to finish it off. 6-3 Oregon with 2:21 to go in the 1st. 4th down by 14, nearing the halfway point of this 4th quarter. Once again, Maryland goes with the empty set. Rutgers showing press man coverage and a blitz. Hemby motions back into the backfield to the right of Edwards, who gets the snap on 4th down. Looking right, back to the left, batted away. It's Aaron Lewis. Nearly had an interception earlier in the drive on the deflection. He's the one deflecting the pass on 4th down as Maryland turns it over on downs for the 2nd time tonight. Edwards claps his hands, drops back to pass, goes to the end zone. The pass is caught in the back corner for a Maryland touchdown. And who else but Octavian Smith? What a drive for number 5. Maryland cuts it down to a 13-point deficit with 11:27 to go. Twins to the left for Michigan State. 1 receiver on the right side for the Spartans formation on 3rd and 9. Carter remains the back to the right of Childs. Childs takes a snap, has all day to throw, throws across the middle. It's intercepted. It's Glendon Miller at the 40, past the 30 to the 20, and he takes it out of bounds at the Michigan State 18. An overthrow by Childs, his 3rd interception of the young season, and it's Miller coming up with his 2nd interception to put Maryland in business. Now a new set of downs. 1st and 10 for Maryland at their own 45, down by 4. Edwards in the shotgun, takes the snap. It's a play action fake to Ray. Edwards steps up in the pocket, taking a deep shot down the seam. It's incomplete, looking for Ty Felton. Bo Masco there to break it up in the back end for Rutgers. But Gabriel in the game here, 3rd down and 8. He's going to drop back to pass. Has a man across the middle, wide open. It's Stewart. Has the 1st down, has the touchdown. Evan Stewart on the drag route goes for 17 yards, and that will seal things at Autzen Stadium. Edwards in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Preston Howard in at tight end for Maryland. Hemby in motion. Edwards all day to throw. Throws the slant to the right, batted away, incomplete. Dante Manning on the coverage. Felton the intended receiver. And for the 2nd straight drive, it looks like Maryland's going to go 3 and out. 1st and goal from the 2. Monongai in the backfield to the left of Callie McManus. Ian Strong, the lone receiver, to the left. 2 receivers to the right with Dymere Miller in the slot. Miller goes in motion on 1st and goal. Handoff up the middle. Monongai churning his feet and spinning into the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers. And the Scarlet Knights have the lead back just like that. It's 13-10. Trips to the left. Gabriel in the shotgun. Maryland showing rush 4. They bring 3. Gabriel scanning the field across the middle. Caught by Stewart through contact in Maryland territory. What a grab, what a throw. It's Evan Stewart at the Maryland 45 for a Duck 1st down. Maryland's backs are against the wall just 5 seconds into the 4th and final frame on this beautiful November night in College Park. 28-17 the score as Rutgers kicks things away to Octavian Smith Jr. The Scarlet Knights coming off an 8-play, 71-yard drive that took 4 minutes and 26 seconds as here comes Scullion to kick it off. It'll go past the back of the end zone, another touchback for the Scarlet Knights special teams unit. Now Maryland has a chance to respond. Down by 11, they have the entire 4th quarter to work with, Ben, but time is running out, and last time out, Maryland went 3 and out offensively.
Yeah, and that was really the worst thing that could have happened for Maryland just because of how Rutgers has controlled the tempo of this game. No matter what, Maryland needs points on this drive, and they need to control the tempo.
Maryland trips to the right on 1st and 10 from its own 25. Edwards, 3-step drop, looking across the middle, finds Preston Howard, the tight end, for the first time tonight. A gain of 3 to the Maryland 28.
You mentioned first time for Howard. Maryland hasn't done a very good job getting the tight ends involved in this one. Just had one in LaRon Husbands hit the portal. He wasn't a receiving tight end, but he's a piece that was missing on the blocking end now that he's entered the portal. So maybe they've had to rely more on Wade and Howard to block a bit.
2nd and 7 from their own 28. 2 receivers right. Nolan Ray in the backfield on 2nd down. Edwards keeps off the zone read. He's got the first down and a little bit more. Gets dragged down at his own 37-yard line, but it is enough to move the chains for the Terps. Flip Dixon was in on that tackle for the Scarlet Knights. We've said his name a whole lot tonight. As Maryland now picking up the tempo. 1st and 10 from their own 37. Edwards, 3-step drop, clean pocket. Takes a deep shot to the corner along the Rutgers sideline. Prather unable to haul it in, but there is a flag down at the 34-yard line. Eric Rogers was in coverage one-on-one with Caden Prather. Prather clearly has the size advantage, nearly came down with that, but it will be defensive pass interference called on Eric Rogers, the veteran defensive back out of Burlington, New Jersey.
That's a couple on him today. He hasn't been able to turn his head around, and every defensive pass interference in this ball game has just been the same thing pretty much.
So the ball goes from the Maryland 37 to the Rutgers 47 after the DPI. 1st and 10 for Maryland in Rutgers territory. Give on the play to Nolan Ray, a sweep to the right side, maybe half of a yard. Nothing doing there for Maryland's backup RB. This offense for Maryland has been spotty. They had a great drive to start this half. The touchdown for Roman Hemby, who's not in the game right here. It's still Ray on 2nd and 9 from the Rutgers 46. 13:27 to go in the ball game. 28-17 Rutgers. Edwards getting a new play from the sideline. Octavian Smith in the slot to the left side on 2nd down. Dylan Wade in at tight end. Caden Prather split wide to the left. Edwards looking left after getting the snap. Now circles back to the right. Dumps it off to Ray, who drops the football. Things starting to compound for Maryland in this second half, Ben.
Yeah, and that's the play that's open. Edwards does a good job patiently waiting, goes through his progressions. Ray finds himself pretty open in the middle of the field. If he's able to get off one tackle there, a sure first down, but took his eyes upfield before securing the ball.
That drop brings Hemby back into the game. 3rd and 9 for Maryland at the Rutgers 46. Down by 11. Needing a first down. Edwards faces pressure, steps up, throws across the middle. It's a bullet to the 30-yard line for a first down is Caden Prather. Starting to get more involved. That's his 4th catch of the game as the Terps move the chains.
You got to find a way to get that guy involved. He's a guy that you brought from West Virginia over here to be a playmaker, and you need him to step up big in a moment like this when a day Felton hasn't really been on his best.
12:37 to go now in the 4th quarter. Terps down by 11, but driving. Empty formation on 1st and 10 from the Rutgers 30-yard line. Felton comes in motion. Edwards, empty backfield, steps up. Another pass across the middle, and this one's bobbled and intercepted by the Scarlet Knights. Octavian Smith, the intended target, and it comes into the hands of Jordan Thompson, the defensive end.
Wow. And initially on that play, Nate, I thought the pass was intended for the receiver in front of him. Not sure if that was the issue with the miscommunication, but that ball deflected right to Thompson, who was in the right place at the right time. And how about that? That's his first interception this year.
His 2nd career interception. Jordan Thompson, the New Jersey native. We haven't said his name once tonight, but he comes up in a big moment, catching the deflected pass in and out of the hands of Octavian Smith Jr. That's the 2nd week in a row that has happened for this Maryland offense. And with 12:23 to go in the ball game, Rutgers up by 11, facing bowl eligibility, will get the ball.